What is up, everybody? What is up, and welcome back to another episode of Lex Career Takeovers right here on the Prodigy Gaming channel. My name is Alex Oyedeji, aka Lex, and today we continue the career takeover of a rookie LeBron James as we look to capture that first championship for the future Hall of Famer. On the last episode, we saw LeBron James and the Clippers get even with Dwayne Wade and the Utah Jazz. The Clippers defeated the Utah Jazz 99-95, led by LeBron's 44 points and 11 rebounds. Baron Davis led the way for the Utah Jazz, scoring 27 points and dishing out 10 assists. D-Wade added 18 points and 5 assists as the Clippers evened up the season series and moved to 33-38 on the season. Since then, the team has gone on an impressive 9-1 run in the last 10 games, led by the elite play of LeBron James. Following the win versus the Jazz, the Clippers went on to extend their winning streak to 5 games, defeating the Seattle Supersonics at home in a high-scoring 112-114 game that saw 4 players score 30 points. They also went on to defeat the Toronto Raptors 114-93 on the road in a game where LeBron, Rip, and Jamal Crawford all scored at least 20 points. The team then traveled to Indiana and got a 99-93 win against the Pacers before defeating the New Orleans Hornets in New Orleans 110-101, led by LeBron James and Rip Hamilton. Unfortunately, the team would see their 5-game winning streak come to an end in a 88-97 loss to Allen Iverson and the 76ers in a game where AI torched the Clippers for 38 points and 8 assists. But the team got right back to their winning ways with a light schedule ahead that included 3 of the next 5 games against teams with a losing record. LeBron led the Clippers to a 116-92 win in Boston with a 26-point, 13 rebound, and 12 assist triple-double, which was his 15th of the season at that time. The team extended their winning streak to 4 games after defeating the Magic, the Warriors, and the Trailblazers, moving them to a game and a half behind the 8th-seeded Denver Nuggets. The Clippers extended their win streak to 5 games after defeating Kevin Garnett and the Timberwolves in a tough matchup against a playoff-bound team. LeBron had arguably his best game of the season, scoring 41 points, grabbing 13 rebounds, and dishing out 10 assists to secure his 16th triple-double of the season. LeBron averaged 30.3 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 9.1 assists over this 10-game stretch for the Clippers, and the team has needed every single bit of it. The team now sits at 42-39 on the season, a half game back from the Elton Brand-led Denver Nuggets, who currently hold the 8th seed with a 43-39 record, which brings us to our last game of the season. Now, as much as we would love for this to be a win and we are in situation, that's unfortunately not the case. The Nuggets do hold a 3-1 series win over us, so if we win this last game against the Memphis Grizzlies, the Nuggets should hold the tiebreaker over us and advance to the playoffs, which means we ultimately fell short of our goal to make a strong push to the playoffs in LeBron's rookie season. But we can't ignore the high note that we ended the season on, and we will have to just ride that momentum into the offseason. So with that being said, that means that on today's episode, LeBron and the Clippers will take on the Memphis Grizzlies in the last game of the season and look to end the season on a high note with the win. Like I said, we likely won't make the playoffs due to our season record against the 8th place Nuggets, but let's see if we can, end this thing the right way on our home court. I appreciate everyone for getting through this first season, and I look forward to starting the next season and seeing if we can get LeBron that first championship. Enjoy the last game. Stay tuned. At the end of the game, we are going to quickly see the winners of the yearly awards, as well as a simulated look at who takes home the NBA championship this season. See y'all after the game. Enjoy the game. Peace.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline.
See if we can't get a win, man, in the season on a good high note. Like we said earlier, man, we're not gonna be able to make the playoffs, but hopefully the team can get better over the off season, get draft well, and we'll be right back, man. We'll be right back. It's a good team. It's a good season. LeBron had a good season, so Rip Hamilton, Jamal Crawford, the new additions, Rafe LaFrance, which is a completely different team than when we started this season, and we got better at the end. So I think we just got to get better at finding some rebounding and finding some defensive presence coming in the game. We definitely have a lot of scorers on the court. So if we can fix our defense, I think it could be a really good team. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can do and see how far the team can go. So enjoy, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side at the end of the game where we check out some yearly awards. All right.
Hamilton hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now James coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Puts it up from 17. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing, and he connects with the jumper.
Williams.
Out left to the wing. Swift, the pass to Battier. Pocket 2. Williams gets the bucket.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
James finds Crawford. Miller against LeBron. Back to Crawford. 4 on the clock. A 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Back to James. Battier with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Gasol, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Gasol setting the pick for Miller. It's good. This game is all even.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
The Clippers in the lead. Hamilton outside. Pulls it from 20. That one falls.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
To the middle. Here's Miller. LeBron with the block.
One of those guys with boundless energy. LeBron James, elite potential in really every phase of the game.
Another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
It's Crawford on the wing. With the teardrop. Yep, that one goes. Crawford's got 13 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Watson following the score by Jamal Crawford. Pass to Bell. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
It's blocked.
A really smart defender. Battier positions himself really good there for the block.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Memphis leading by 12.
Greg Ostertag.
Outside Williams, picked by Ostertag. High, arcing shot. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Bell. And stolen by James. He is all gas and no break. James caps off a beautiful fast break. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. Just a taste of the insane potential of LeBron. All signs pointing to superstardom for James.
Now here's Williams. He's got 16. Pass to Miller. This one for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Marquise Daniels is checked in for Jason Williams. LeBron kicks to Hamilton. It's Crawford on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 16 points.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Now Watson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's Miller in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 10. Now the pass to Swift. Back to Miller. He feeds it to Gasol. And that one, good.
The wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line.
And here's Hamilton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Outside, James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him, like very few ever have.
Outside Gasol. From past the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here are the Grizzlies now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Passes it to Swift. Back to Williams. Gasol is screen on Crawford. It's good from long range. Williams has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Swift, the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Exactly what you want to see from Pau Gasol. I mean, being aggressive and attacking the rim.
Hamilton, the pass to Marshall. Crawford outside. From downtown, drains the three-pointer. Crawford's got 19 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
After the three-pointer from Jamal Crawford. Gasol finds Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Tough to miss Pau Gasol. I mean, that guy attracts a lot of attention from defenders.
Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Pass to Swift. Back to Miller. Here's Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 5th assist in this one. That's how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game. And so here's Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Williams. Daniels passes to Bell. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Daniels. And there's the pass to Ostertag. 6 to shoot. And here's Bell. Three-pointer, Daniels. The three-pointer is right on target. James looking around. He dishes it to Wilcox. Good, and the assist goes to James. Wilcox has got his first 2 points of the night.
Tremendous pass that time from LeBron. You know, he may be new to the league, but I'll tell you, it's pretty clear he's got a great feel for the game.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Bell can't cash in from close range. Clippers trail by 17. Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. The guys told me that it appears to be a pinched nerve in his back. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, here's Eli. Lays it up off the glass.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Clippers trail by 13. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
This is what the hype is all about. James having a big night on offense and loving every minute of it.
Now LeBron. Now the pass to Crawford. Hamilton outside. James up top. Crawford outside. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Down low, here's Battier, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
Any points Battier gives you, I think, is found money. Shane is so good defensively, we forget about his offensive prowess.
And here is James. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so here's Memphis. The Clippers getting the bucket. And finished off by Gasol.
Boy, as a pick-and-roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Bell against Crawford. Pass to James. Uncovered. And he comes up with the deuce. 23 points for LeBron. Now a timeout called by Memphis. David?
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here.
Miller with the ball. Shoots it. Tips it. Here's Gasol, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't really get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Crawford against Williams. Miller outside to the inside. Swift, and he brings it home with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Crawford following the score by Memphis. Nailed from three-point land.
So cool.
Passes it to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Swift. Patty for 3. Crawford with the steal. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff. Patty outside. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
An active scorer. Miller excels at putting pressure on defenders, really forcing them into a compromised position.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good for Miller. LA has gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Grizzlies.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were
All right. Obviously not the way the team wanted to go out as we see the final ticks down, but maybe the team said, you know what, we're not making the playoffs, just mail it in. Not the way we wanted to go out. Definitely wanted to go out with a bang. We're not able to go out with a bang. As you see, the 109-95 loss at home to the lowly Memphis Grizzlies. LeBron James, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, but 10 for 22 from the field. Struggled from the field today. Shane Battier, Pau Gasol did very good jobs on him. 24 points from Jamal Crawford. 8 of 11 from the field. Probably should have got a lot more shots than he did. 5 of 8. Offense started to get away from him a little bit, and we will take, and the team will take responsibility for that. Paul Gasol, man, 26 points, 16 rebounds, 10 and 16 from the field, 2 blocks. Jason Williams, 21 points, 3 assists from the three-point line. Mike Miller, 20 points, 2 assists from the three-point line. So, I mean, they came in and they were honestly just a bad matchup for us, to be very honest. If you see what Paul Gasol was able to do in that game, was able to dominate, was able to go into the paint. Disappointing way to go out on the season. Definitely 1,000% a disappointing way to go out on the season, but it is what it is. Awards, as you can see on the screen right now, man. As you can see, most valuable player, Shaquille O'Neal, 27.9 points per game, 13.8 rebounds, 4 assists. Shaq doing what he does best, going ahead and winning himself an MVP, another MVP. I don't know how many that is. Rookie of the year, ladies and gentlemen, goes to, of course, LeBron James, 27.9 points, 10.2 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 56% from the field. So a guy that needs to clean up his free throws and needs to get better at shooting that 3. But if he does, he wants to be a deadly and a very scary basketball player. So shout out to him. Sixth man of the year goes to Lamar Odom of the Miami Heat, 14.3 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 0.7 steals, 1.0 blocks. The whole, you dig, all right, man. Came out there, solid player for the Miami Heat. Defensive player of the year goes to Timmy himself, Tim Duncan, 24 points, 13 rebounds, 3.8 assists with 2.7 blocks on 59% from the field, 0% from the three-point line. I wonder if he shot any. Doubt Doubt it. Most improved goes to Tayshaun Prince of the Detroit Pistons, 12.1 points per game, 4.5 blocks, 3.1 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block, man. So solid on both ends of the court. Tayshaun Prince right there, man. Coach of the Year goes to Byron Scott of the New Jersey Nets. Led the team to a 61-21 record. Let's see if he can lead them to a championship. As you see, the team right there is 99 overall offense, 99 overall defense, 99 overall, which is crazy. But shout out to those guys. I believe that is Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson over there. So a really good team. I think I want to say this team might also have Gilbert Arenas on it. So this is a very, very, very good basketball team. Let's see if they're able to pull off a championship. Oh, Executive of the Year goes to Houston Rockets, who are 58-24. Lee Oliver of the Houston Rockets. Houston was a very difficult team as we played them every time. So Yao Ming, Steve Francis, just again for us, a team that has a dominant big that you saw all season is not something that bodes well for us at all. So those are the 2004 NBA awards, man. Let's go ahead and advance to see the All NBA teams. You see All NBA first team here. You got Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, LeBron James. As we said earlier, it's a very good chance, averaging 28 points a game, that you're going to get that, and he was able to secure that as a rookie first since. Tim Duncan, who's also making another All-NBA first team, as well as Shaquille O'Neal. So congrats to those guys. All-NBA second team goes to Kobe, Steve Francis, Kevin Garnett, Chris Webber, and Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol we just played. We saw the kind of dominant player of the year, so we know he deserves that All-NBA. That's his second team, and probably, I guess not first team because Tim Duncan and Shaq, but yeah, All-NBA third team goes to Jason Kidd, Vince Carter, Jermaine O'Neal, Carmelo Anthony. Shout out to the rookie, the other fellow rookie, and Carmelo Anthony making All-NBA third team this season, and then as well as Yao Ming, man. So Bron and Melo both make All-NBA teams. Bron with the first team, Melo with the third team. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys continue to go head to head and see who continues to get these wins in the career, man. All NBA defensive first team, as you can see here, Shaq, Sean Marion, Tim Duncan, Kobe, Jason Kidd. All defensive second team, Tracy, D-Wade, Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal, Ben Wallace. All rookie first team, of course, LeBron, Melo, D-Wade, Michael Sweetney, and Chris Bosh. So those big four of the draft did end up being All NBA first team on the rookies side of things. And then All NBA rookie second team, you got Chris Kaman, Jose Calderon, Kirk Heinrich, Brian Cook, and Boris Diaw. So solid rookie campaign for those guys. Solid NBA campaign for all of the all-team selections. So let's go ahead and see how this playoff shakes out. As you see in the Western Conference, man, you got the 1 seed Houston Rockets going against the Denver Nuggets. The Houston Rockets have Yao Ming. Denver Nuggets have some good bigs as well, and Marcus Camby and Nene, as well as Elton Brand. So that's going to be an interesting matchup to see how that pans out. Sacramento versus the Lakers. Sacramento is a high-flying team. Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, you know how those guys are. Versus the dominant Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant at the 4-5. You got Tim Duncan and the Spurs going against KG and the Minnesota Timberwolves. You have the Phoenix Suns led by, I believe, Stephon Marbury. Yep, Stephon Marbury, Joe Johnson, Sean Marion, and Monty Stoudemire. All these teams were very tough teams for us to play throughout the season, as well as the Seattle Seahawks facing those guys, man. But between Denver, between Minnesota, man, those are teams I feel like we could have beat, and I hope next year we're able to get there. On the eastern side of things, man, the New Jersey Nets and the Atlanta Hawks will face off 1-8, Detroit, Philly 4-5, Miami, Orlando 3-6, and Milwaukee, Cleveland 2-7. All right. Y'all know how it is in the Eastern Conference. We can check it out right now. If we were in the Eastern Conference, as you can see, the AFC 38-44, the 7th seed 41 and 41. So we would have at least made this 7-8 spot if we were in the Eastern Conference. But unfortunately, we are not as you see, we did miss by a game with that unfortunate last loss, man. We would have tied these guys, but like I said before, man, the Denver Nuggets do hold the tiebreaker. So let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs and see who wins themselves an NBA championship. Oh, the San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take home the NBA championship. Tim Duncan, 25 points, 11.9 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 2.3 blocks. Went crazy in the finals, did what he did best. Went crazy. Let's go ahead and see these games real quick. Yep, absolutely went crazy, man. 48-13, 22-14, 29-13, 32-14, 19-8, and then 8-9, and then to finish it off in what it looks like to be a game 7, 21-12. So started that series extremely hot, and Tim Duncan is just, we know how dominant he is. We played him a couple times this season. I don't think we got those games to be on any episodes, but just a dominant performance. We might have to get a game on the episodes against them next season due to the fact that they are the champions. So congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs. Hold on to that thing. I promise you, we coming for it. That is the 2004 season. I appreciate everyone for vibing out with me this entire time, and appreciate you guys for vibing out with a rookie LeBron James takeover. Season 2 is coming very, very soon. And when it does, we're going to see if we can get that elusive ring for the king. And I know some of y'all are thinking, bro, it's very early in his career. We don't care. Magic Johnson got one his first season ever. I'm pretty sure there are guys that have got some their first season ever. We're gonna keep chopping away, and hopefully we can get to our goal of holding that trophy. See y'all next time. Enjoy. Peace.